Yes, I really spent £2,500 on eInfinity. So let's talk about what happened. But first of all, what is eInfinity? Well, eInfinity is quite a controversial online camera store that sells brand new gear, whether it be bodies or lenses, for quite cheap. How cheap? Well, let's take a look into what I bought. So the first thing I bought was a Canon R6. At the time, I bought it on eInfinity for £1,819 when it was actually retailing at £2,399.99. That means it's £580.99 cheaper to buy it on eInfinity than it was, say, at Amazon at that time. The next item I bought from eInfinity was the Tamron 70-200 2.8. So I bought this lens for £869 when at the time it was retailing for £1,349.99. That is another £480.99 saved. So the total savings, well, that came in at £1,061.98. So as you can imagine, with that amount of money saved, you can get multiple lenses, you could get another camera body. That's a lot of savings. So it makes you question, well, why wouldn't I buy it from eInfinity? Well, there's a couple of reasons why. So first of all, how are eInfinity able to sell all these cameras and lenses for such a cheap price? Well, it's because they're actually sourced and shipped from Hong Kong. That makes the website a grey market website. So with that, you can say goodbye to your Canon 2-year guarantee. You can say goodbye to your Amazon 2-day delivery. And you can pretty much say hello to maybe 3 weeks of delivery time. And that's, according to some customers, lucky if you even receive the item. But we're here today to talk about my items and what I bought from there. So let's get into the 2 items that I bought from eInfinity and break down what actually happened. So on January 5th, 2022, I bought the Canon R6, and it was on the same day that I received an email back from eInfinity with an order acknowledgement, which was great considering I had read a couple of reviews that were quite bad. It was nice to at least know that they were acknowledging my order, so that was a step in the right direction to start. Then just one day after that, I received another email, and this time I got a picture, and this picture was actually of my R6. Well, it was a black box that said Canon R6. I don't know what was actually in it, if there was anything in it at all. But there was a picture. In that email, they also told me that in 1 to 2 working days, I would be provided with tracking details. So everything at the moment seemed quite swift and like it was just going through really quickly. So my mind was at ease at this point. So fast forward 4 days and I had another email saying that my item had been dispatched and that within the next 24 to 48 hours, I would receive tracking details with Royal Mail. There's a duck outside. So as you can imagine, the next day or two, I am checking the Royal Mail app like it's no one's business, just waiting to see some sort of confirmation that they've got my order and that they're going to be shipping it to me. So 2 days go by and I still haven't received anything on the app. And then 3 days go by, still nothing. 4 days, 5 days. Royal Mail aren't even acknowledging that they've received any sort of order. All I've got is this order number and this tracking number that isn't really taking me anywhere. As you can imagine, at this point, panic is starting to set in. I mean, I'm going back onto Trustpilot and rereading only the negative comments, thinking to myself, how could I be such an idiot to take such a huge risk with so much money when I could have spent a bit more, bought it from Amazon and, had that Amazon UK guarantee. So it wasn't until January 17th. Now, this is 5 days after I was told that I would have some sort of an update from Royal Mail that I actually received an update from Royal Mail 5 days late. But what I was told by Royal Mail is that suddenly my package would just be delivered tomorrow, the next day. So 5 pure days of just panic, absolute panic, thinking that I'd been scammed. I just suddenly got an update saying that I would receive my parcel the next day, and sure enough, I did. I came home from work and there was a black wrapped box just waiting to be opened. So I took that and I cut it open, and inside was just a normal brown box. And inside of that brown box was that same Canon black box that was in that image that they had originally sent to me in an email, and inside of that box was my Canon R6, and that is how I'm shooting this video today. So it all actually worked out in the end. I received the Canon R6. It did take a bit longer than what I was expecting, and I didn't get the details when I was told that I was going to. And in terms of the Tamron lens, it was, I don't want to bore you, but it was pretty much the exact same thing. You know, I got my order acknowledgement email, then I got my picture, then I was told it was dispatched, and it was a few working days later that I received my item. So what's the point of this video? Am I making it to tell you to, hey, go save a bunch of money and go buy all of your equipment from eInfinity from now on? Absolutely not. There are still a lot of risks involved when you're buying from eInfinity. There's still quite a few bad reviews online of people saying that they just never received their items, and to get a refund took them months. There's also a lot of problems in terms of if you receive your item and after a while it starts to break, well, it's not to worry because you've got a warranty with eInfinity. But I've only heard bad things about that, where you have to send your camera or your lens back to them. And by back to them, I mean it has to go back to Hong Kong, and then they have to either sort you out with a refund or with a new item. And again, I've read reviews about this whole process just taking months upon months, whereas you can avoid all of that headache by spending a bit more, getting it from somewhere like Amazon, and you can get everything sorted within just a matter of a few days. But please acknowledge that there is a huge risk when it comes to this. I guess I'm one of the lucky few who spent a great deal of money on their website and pretty much had no problems with them. But not everybody got that lucky treatment. So do keep that in mind if you buy from any grey market website, and do your research before doing it. But if you enjoyed this video that I just realized I shot in 1080p and not 4K, sorry about that, then make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Like I said last video, I've got a lot of plans for this channel, a lot of videos coming out soon, so give a little subscribe there, click that notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.